A Kenyan is facing up to 35 years in UK jail if he is found guilty for what he has been accused of doing. If you know anyone who lives in the Western world and who rents a house and share the house with other people, kindly watch this video and ensure that they see this video because there are valuable lessons that can be learned from this case. Good afternoon. The Lunch Club is where you will hear the latest diaspora news. We share all these updates to inform and educate our audience. There's no substitute to information. Knowledge, they say, is power. I regret to inform you that one of our brother from Kenya has done one of the most shocking things, which is going to mean that this brother is going to spend time in jail. Let me know what your views are, whether you have any sympathy for this guy or whether you think that there is any justification for this brother's action. Let's dive into the story. The young man we are talking about today is this brother here, whose name, as you can see, his name is Edwin. Edwin lives in Reading in the United Kingdom. He was living with a young lady who happens to come from the same country. That lady's name is Lynette. Lynette is 39 years old. She was sharing a house with Edwin. There are reports that when Lynette was looking to rent this house, when she found out that this gentleman also comes from the same country, she was very, very happy. Happy that at least she will be living with another brother who happens to come from the same country. What Lynette didn't know was that this brother that she was going to be sharing a house with could be the one that would make her life end. This lady that you're seeing on the screen here, she is a social worker. She came to the United Kingdom in 2023. Her lifelong dream has always been to move to the United Kingdom in search of a better life. She finally achieved that goal when she was granted the right to come and work and live in the United Kingdom less than 2 years ago. She packed her bag, she was very excited, and she moved to the United Kingdom. She was working in the United Kingdom as a social worker and working with immigrants. She was living in Reading in Berkshire in the United Kingdom. She came and she was staying in this house in Reading. At the time of reporting this story, this incident only happened last week, Saturday. These two people, they knew each other. There are reports that they were in a relationship. It is unclear what happened. This woman, she and this guy, they were living together. As the woman was very, very happy that the person that she is living with, it comes from Kenya. And she felt at home, knowing full well that she would rather live with somebody that comes from Kenya, somebody that speaks the same language. Most of us immigrants, when we see somebody that comes from our country, outside our country, because we have something in common, we always feel secure. But at last, the person that you thought you knew, the person that you felt comfortable with, if care is not taken, could be your worst enemy. And that is exactly what happened in Lynette's case. Let me know whether you think that mental health could be responsible for Edwin's action, jealousy, sexual gratification. Put your comment in the comment section what you think may be responsible for what this young man did. On Saturday, this guy and this lady, reports had it that the neighbors started suspecting that this girl, she wasn't found again. She's gone quiet, and they suspect that something wasn't right. A bubbly young girl who normally greets everyone, she's very up and going. The neighbors found out that we haven't seen this girl, and they suspected that something was right, and they called the police. The police went to the house. When they went to the house, they saw what shocked them. The police couldn't believe this young man, Edwin, is only 27, 29 years old. There are reports that him and Lynette, who is 39, that they were in a relationship. Some reports have it that the guy likes the girl, but the girl didn't give him face. But because they live in the same house, this is why. If you're renting a room and you're sharing a room with somebody, please take this step. Do always make sure that you have lock to the door, because most houses in England, when you are sharing a house, most of the rooms, they do not have lock. Always take extra step to make sure that you have locks on your door to keep your own safe, and do not open up to somebody. Take your time to study them. Are they the kind of people that they are friendly? Do they have friends? Do they have jobs? Make sure you start accessing them. The reason I'm telling you, in the Western world, most people share rooms, and there is explosion of mental health. Just because you see somebody walking around smiling doesn't mean that they are correct upstairs. A lot of people that you see walking around in the Western world and even in Africa, they are suffering from one form of mental health or the other. It doesn't mean that just because somebody is suffering from mental health, they are going to do something like this. But I am just telling you that this could be a reason that exacerbate the worst of human being. This Edwin decided to take this young, beautiful girl's life, ended the girl's life, and the motive for his action as at now, it is still shocking, because a lot of people do not understand why you will take a beautiful girl's life like this. Is it because of sexual gratification? Is it because of disagreement? Is it because of jealousy? What is the motive? The same thing happened to the Nigerian girl who was living in America the other day, who was flying back to the UK. She had a disagreement with her lodger, the person that they were sharing a house together. Because of cats, the guy ended up taking her life. Please, if you're sharing a room with somebody in the Western world, which is very common, do not open up. Try to take your time to study them, to know the person that you are living with, to know that this person is normal. Like I said before, a lot of people that you see dressed and they are walking around, they are sick upstairs. And some of them, they are not receiving treatment, which increases the risk. The sad reality is that this young girl who only moved to the United Kingdom less than 2 years ago, she is not gone because of this monster who comes from the same country, and she thought that this person is somebody that she could trust because they are from Kenya. This girl is gone. And if this brother is found guilty, because he is being charged now for 3 counts, 1 count of murder and 2 counts of assault GBA with intent to cause injury. This guy will be facing up to 35 years in jail. Leave your comment in the comment section whether you think that mental health, stress, sexual gratification, envy, what do you think will contribute to taking the life of an innocent lady when she trusted this guy because they are from the same country? Don't forget to share this video with anyone that you know is sharing a room, and please always advise them to make sure that they live in a house where they have keys to their own rooms and they take their time to study their roommate or flatmate before they open up, because this is something that can happen. This girl hasn't done anything now, but sadly, everything that she has worked for, it is gone. Don't forget to share this video with anyone that you know will benefit. Subscribe to this channel if you see any value. Leave your comment in the comment section and follow us on all our social media platforms, and make